Welcome back to our Wild Captures Only Park build. We've got Iguanodon, the first time we've seen these guys. They're a pretty big ticket dino. They are, yeah, currently locked. They're not even available for research. So this is going ahead with the theory of like one tier of research deeper that we can currently access. Um, might want these guys, especially given that they come with no genes. In the case of Iguanodon, that's actually pretty good. Like, Iguanodon has so many negative genes that getting an Iguanodon that's just blank is a fucking win. Usually you can sneak like one trait onto these, so. These are fruit eaters only. Fruit in open space. So, we do have fruit in here, right? Your fiber, open space. You think you're missing open space, which you might be. Nut and fruit. 34% fruit. So the fruit amount is pretty low. I think that's our only fruit eater, too. Our only frugivore. If I'm not mistaken. Because this is all nut and, like, leaf. I think we'll take it. I think they're solitary, so even if they're extremely uncomfortable, we can get rid of some of them. Well, I guess we gotta rest you. Also, it's one of my favorite creatures in the game, generally speaking. More so in the first game than the second game, but that's largely due down to the genetics being kind of messy. Hey, we got two. Park is just coming off of a storm. So we got to get that open back up. 1, 2. See if this works or not. They could be the perfect addition to finish up that enclosure, or they could be absolutely irate. And we won't know until they're on the ground. You can be woken up. Yeah, just the power station there has to repair. That's all. Alright, Iguanodon, number 1. So, missing ground fruit and open space. Iguanodon 2. So we got a Svalbard Calcarana. Alright. And an Amazon blank. That's not fantastic. I actually didn't realize that was going to be a blank because it does have striping on the tail still. I guess the big thing is the face probably loses a lot of detail. Yeah. Honestly, something about the patterning on the Iguanodon in this game is weird to me. I think the stripes are just like weirdly distinct or something. I don't know. But he does have those fucking awesome hench-ass arms, so. Sporosaurus, that's a no for me. So we are going to mod the research tree. That is, preparation for that is currently underway in the background while I start this episode. Okay, so they've got the whole territory. They're really not that far off. Just missing some ground fruit. Okay, so they can be solitary. How much appeal? 146. So what do we, if we add ground fruit, it's got to replace existing veg, which means we'd have to clear out fiber. We have 8 Corythosaurs. We could do that. Not Iguanodon, I wanted Monosaurus. You have, you're fine on everything. So we wouldn't even have to get rid of the Monosaurs. Are we literally just going to potentially get rid of Corythosaurs? Ground fruit, ground nut. Ground fruit, ground nut. Wait, is the Corytho just an entirely separate food type? Why did I do that? Do we just want to move the Corythosaurs? So, we know because of the Lystra, we can't put anything else in here. And the Lystra doesn't like anybody. We have this exhibit. I don't remember who in this exhibit So you have room for Cohab. The Muddas have room for Cohab. Can we just chuck the Corythosaurs in this pen? Because we did pull a bunch of stuff out of this pen. So maybe this pen didn't work as an option for them originally? I think that might be true. We'll try that. Look at this shit. Dinosaur sentiment falling. Public sentiment towards dinosaurs is falling. New ad campaign could reinvigorate the market. $7,500,000 to get just some publicity rating to 100%. Otherwise, take a massive hit to publicity rating. I wonder if this is happening specifically because we have a stupid amount of money, or if this could just randomly happen when you have like $8 million or $4 million or something. I mean, we definitely just do that because who cares? But it is a strange one. All right, ground fruit, almost there. You're almost good. Open space is now slightly off. Okay, we gotta really finagle this, I guess. Oh yeah, you have more fiber than you need. How did that happen? I think when there's something weird about like when the dinosaurs are sedated and you can't delete the veg, because the way these were set up originally didn't really track to the way they are now. I mean, it's possible the territories adjusted a little bit, but like, did they though? At this point, do I believe that's what happened, or do I just think the game is wrong? I'm like Seymour Skinner. No, it is the game that is wrong. Okay, well, the pen is good. 100%. 100% on the two iguanodons. 100% on the amonosauruses. This pen is basically at capacity again now because we have 3 ornithopods, none of which like each other, love each other, rather. They only tolerate each other, so we can't really add too much to their herd size, possibly, or even just their enclosure. Actually missing open space, maybe? No, you seem to be good. You got a big chunk that's not, like, in there yet. That's fine. Listros. More Listros? I don't think we want more Lystrosauruses. No. Okay, so this is going to be the current state of things before comfort 93%. Oh, because your territory decayed over there and you're being a weirdo. Got it. You'll be fine. Yeah, the iguanodons are probably going to have the hardest time maintaining a proper territory, but it's good enough. It'll work. But yeah, this is the state of the park before we crack open some mods, I think. Well, this is the second dino capture offer we've had after making the mod to the research tree. It's a Megalosaurus. We have not seen a Megalosaurus previously. Don't remember where Megalosaurus lives on the research tree normally. I'm kind of curious. But I can't really flip back and forth. If I go to Paleo GG, I don't know if it tells me the research for Megalo. No, it doesn't tell me like the research requirement or whatever. These are social 3 to 4, and we got an option for 1. We can't swing 1. It'll just be irate. It'll just be angry. It'll be made of pure hatred. So we did a full edit to the research tree, so like everything now is just unlocked. And we're just seeing what that does here. Yeah, I don't know if these are, if the ordering here, it's roughly the unlock ordering. So Megalosaurus, it might be shuffled. No, Dimetrodon's in the middle. This is slightly shuffled. I don't remember how I generated this file. Probably randomized it and then created it. Yeah. Okay, well that doesn't tell us anything then. Whatever. Yeah, so what I think is going on, I think research does matter for wild captures. Because Stegosauruses. But I can't help but notice we're getting really weird numbers now, too. 2 Stegos is not enough. 1 Megalosaurus is not enough. but we're definitely not, like, these are not things that we necessarily expect to see at 3 stars. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know, because, like, we weren't getting creatures before where the size that we were offered for the wild capture was below the social limit. We had ones that were at the social limit. We had things like the Herrerasaurs, which I sold, by the way. I got tired of their shit. Where we ended up having an unstable pack because we didn't get the highest amount. We only got part of them. But, like, 2 Stegosaurs or 1 Megalosaurus, those are just going to be mad. Unless it's a thing with the high-valued species, where they come in smaller groups, even below social. And we never really ran into that in our old park because we didn't do any research and we never saw most of those. I don't know. It's just weird. Why are you guys at 90%? Why do I even ask these questions? Well, did a Herrerasaurus capture on a whim, and we did get 3. So 3 is actually going to work. The pen should already be configured for 3 as well, since that was the... Well, maybe not, actually. Because we never were able to test that was going to fit 3, actually. But, well, let's see what happens. Dude, is it really just this one Lystrosaurus that's always dying? My man just can't find food and water.
Environmental pressures, like a lack of water, can cause undue stress on the animals and incite conflict. What do you plan to do about it?
I don't know. That's Frontier's job to fix this shit, not mine. You fucking... did the shot from a fucking million miles away and panicked him again? He's not gonna... You know what? I don't give a shit. I literally don't fucking care. He could die. He could be darted forever and kept alive on 0 goddamn food. I don't care. Herrera's, what are you guys doing? Yeah, cool. You're all separate packs. Classic. All right. We'll take a look at these guys a little bit in sunlight, but actually the sun's coming up now. Yeah, they don't seem like an amazing pack, huh? Lithobates always sucks, except for a handful of dinosaurs where it doesn't. And you're also Lithobates, so that's a problem. And you're Calcarana Limpopo. You're the best looking one of the group. But, I mean, the competition's pretty loose. It looks to me like we could fit another one in here. Maybe 2. Amargas. No. I actually added more Amargas to the park off video as well, and I didn't check them. It's probably worth poking our head over here. Yeah, 7 Amargas. Actually still completely fine. Alright, I guess in that case we take more Amargasaurus. I guess. I've never had this many Amargas. I don't know if we've ever had more than, like, 3. Like, why would you ever have more than, like, 3 Amargas? Except for this exact situation, right? We got Oviraptor. 7. We're going to go for these. If we get all 7, what we'll do is we'll chuck them in a new pen up top here for eventual cohab with a large carnivore. And if we don't get enough for them to be happy, we'll just probably sell them or something. So I'm not going to bother putting in the other facilities we're going to need here for this until we figure that out, if we're actually going to be able to keep them. Okay, we got 7, so that's hopeful. Bracken poisoning for unmet needs, because you're all up in the corner together in one little fucking spot. Fuck you, Struthiomimus. You shit. Sorry, are you? Hello? What is this? Okay, well now he's moving. He had to be woken up, I guess. Alright, ground leaf, meat. and water, which you'll have in the corner. A little bit of forest. I think I maybe overdid it in the leaf there, smidge.
Delivery has been completed. Asset has been delivered.
Yeah. It's fine. Just gotta go find your water, little buddies. Apatosaurus. Okay, hold on. What's the Apato herd look like? We have two. They have some margin of forest, but we have plenty of open space. The Paras have a margin on open space. The Chasmos have a massive margin on open space. You have a massive margin on open space, and the Galleys are actually forest for some inexplicable fucking reason. So we're good. Yeah, give me those Apatos. Yeah, so that enclosure is essentially not even completed in terms of environment. It's just, we've done what we needed to do to fit what we currently have into it. All right, great. Yeah, so I feel like we're getting a lot more good things since we modded this. However, we've also gotten a Margosaurus like 6 fucking times. And I don't know why. Random shit can be like that. So it's not a sign that like you're going to keep getting the early game shit over and over no matter what. But it could be a sign that you're going to keep getting the early game shit over and over no matter what. Amazon Pulcrana, cool. Great Sandy Rana, cool. Amazon Pilophylax, cool. Gambia Lethobates, cool. Actually, a good Lethobates? Yeah, there's actually a good Lethobates. Amazing. Quillian Rana, cool. Mangrove Papurana, probably cool if we could see it. Actually, it's very blue. Yeah, you're cool. Great Sandy Lethobates, cool. Yep. Kazobi Raptor is just universally cool. It's just one of those critters. It just works. All right, well, we got to get them set up with all their support. So we'll do that off video. Okay, I mean, one Apato, that's fine. That's great. The territory probably is there. So we'll put you over here. See how it works out? No, territory is pretty well encompassing everything for the most part. I think? Probably. I mean, that corner is the worst corner. 2. Still 2. Alright. Okay, Archaeornithomimus. Again, another thing at the very tail end of the research tree. So, yeah, it seems to me I kind of figured out what it's doing, and it is research dependent. I'm going to consider the case solved. We figured it out. It's disappointing, for sure. Oh, I have to connect with the path up. Yeah, you do have to do that. That's an important fucking detail in this game, huh? Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. Okay, well, there's the Oviraptor sector, such as it is. Local appeal. 378 local appeal, actually, is pretty fucking good. Like, for a small thing. Let me be clear. Not good, but good for a small thing. Since we're getting tornadoes constantly, I'm going to try out storm defense on the ranger stations because we rely on them to fix everything else. So if they get damaged, it's very inconvenient having to take over manually. Don't know that this actually works on twisters, but we're gonna find out. Never really used storm defense because really never matters that much. At least not by the point you can get it. But here it's going to at least be a convenience. So, oh, there's a storm incoming. Wow. How about that? Let me guess. Oh, that's actually tainted meat. Hey. Hello? What did I tell you to fucking scan? I said disinfect? Ah. Alright, well, the Oviraptor pen is ready to go. Missing ground leaf? Probably because I put the ranger thing in there. The post. Highly unprofitable shops, but again, it really doesn't matter. Thyracos are literally uncomfortable right now. Are you kidding me? The Styracosaurus, like, during this video, which for reference, I've been recording this 20-minute video so far for an hour and a half. Nothing is fucking happening in this park. Yeah, these Styracosaurs have just been continuously bastards. Here's what we're gonna do. Forget the tornado. We just gotta go mix them up. They've literally made their way into this specific corner twice as a large group. So their territory's decayed to like nothing because they're all right here. Thank you for the assist, Dryosaurus. Did you see that homie spin me around so I get the muster off correctly? That Dryosaurus deserves a raise. Absolute mad lad. Did it already work? It's right in the path of devastation. The tornado totally went over it. And it didn't get damaged at all. That's actually pretty good. That actually makes that worth doing. That's not bad at all. Alright, Twister's over. Shelter open. Ninja team, please fix everything else up. Please and thanks. You know what? For more convenience factors, we could try and push extra upgrades. I imagine that's horrendously expensive, right? Surely. I mean, let's see. Maybe it's the same tier, it's just behind the other one, which is why it's on a different layer. Like the tier on the research tree visually only indicates the way things are nested, not the actual skill required to do it. It tends to represent the skill required to do it, but it's not actually a one-to-one. Especially in like early game dinosaurs and stuff like that. And research tiers. Oh, apparently, yeah, because literally I can't queue enough of these up, and then that happens. So it'd be nice if we didn't have to deal with that. Yeah, it's awful. 22 and a ton of money. We could try and throw some points at it. I mean, it's not like I care, but if my profit ever goes negative, then we're in trouble. Well, we could always fire scientists too after we do it. I just want to streamline things that kind of make sense. So, we need 6 more points. We can make you a 5. Sure. She does a good job of keeping it cheap because it's the altruistic. Right, yeah, why not? We got all the money in the world. The only issue is space and time. So we might as well just go for more shit. Yeah, ratings are still just 100%. Like, there's not even anything I can do. We probably need 300% appeal again. And we're only at 100%, and it's just a thing we're gonna have to deal with. Where are the Apatos? Where are the Apatos? Hello? Apatosaurs? There they all. Are they? They're inside each other, of course. That explains it. The rare Hydra Apatosaurus. Fascinating. Nature is truly amazing. You away over here. All right. You might notice something wrong with this picture. I don't know how this has happened. Holy fuck, the camera loses its mind too because of that. How the fuck does this keep happening, man? Can we even switch to him? We can. Way over here. Do we just let him go? See how far off the edge of the map he can get? Show us new sights unseen in the game. Maybe you can get all the way to the fucking mainland. You fucking... God damn it. It's interesting that the camera is like now allowed to go over here by virtue of his escape. Which is certainly strange. I really wish I knew how this keeps happening. This is certainly something. Well, we're able to retrieve him. Get back in here with your friend. You silly, silly fucking iguanodon. Yeah, just surprising. Alright, can we actually get status info? That'd be fantastic. Into the Styrac? Oh, no, they're all up here in this fucking corner now. The other place they've consistently got stuck. Why, guys? Come on, I love you. Can you not be awful to me for just a moment? Seriously. Okay, 3.3 stars. That's a new number. That's a new big number by a tiny sliver. All right, additional slots available. So, what do we actually want? Well, we'll slap a storm defense in there because why not? Task scheduling. Yes, so that I can click on more buildings. Mobile vet. Pretty sure there's nothing particularly good for you to have. So storm defense it is. Power. They don't get a bonus. Yeah, this is the second time I've seen these guys. I don't really have a spot to put them, so I've declined their addition to the park. Science Center. Cheaper research. Faster. Or storm defense. You know what? Hey, at least shit'll stop getting damaged, right? We'll slap that back in there. Staff center? Decrease rest time. Sure. Seems fine. Okay. I mean, these are all things that'll make the park run smoother. They're not things that would be like ever worth the money in any park build that isn't swimming in an insane amount of money because it's taking too long to get dinosaurs into the park, like this one is. So normally I would not recommend this ever. Yeah, second time we've got Huangosaurus as well. So that's Stegosaurids that we weren't seeing before because we never saw anything past Kentra or Wuro, I don't think. And now we've seen Stegosaurus and Huango twice over. Common cold because, yeah, dinosaurs are in the wrong spot. So that should be everything up right there. And over here. Fantastic. I mean, more or less. I actually don't think this one needs task scheduling. This is going to be... Really? Did you just attack the fence? Wait, what the fuck? Huh? Seriously, my dude? Get yourself some ground nut. Alright, well, I'm just gonna ignore that. Did somebody attack a fence? Like, is somebody rabid? We have the inoculation, right? So that shouldn't be a thing. Status check, please. And a storm inbound. Oh my fucking god. Status check those idiots, too.
We'll need to face this twister head on. And listen, I don't want us to end up with a rap tornado. That means getting the dinosaurs safely tucked away.
What? A raptor NATO? Sauropelta. I don't think we've seen these either. They're fairly high up the research tree. They're like the one right before Anki. Maybe these would be worth a replacement. Sauropelta is 110 base appeal. Fruit leaf, open space. I don't think that works anywhere in the park. Okay, so far the only thing damage is the hotel. Yeah, huh. It actually does stop your facilities from getting damaged by the tornado, minimizing the amount of repair work you need to do. For some reason, the tornadoes really preferentially strike right here. Like just this strip. Not over here. Not usually over here. But almost always right here. It's weird. Strangely predictable. Any other dinosaurs make a run for it? Any other runners? No. Looks good. Thank God. Well, more Herreras. It's worth grabbing this for at least one more, if not maybe two. You can go ahead and do that, friend. Two of these coming in. We'll see if that is viable. If it's close to viable, we might just try and expand the pen. I don't think we're going to be able to pull that off, actually. It looks to me like there's no way we could ever expand this without really disrupting the park. We'll just see what we got. Alright. Well, Herrera 6, if I could zoom in on you. Yukon Calcarana. Huh. Why do we feel like I've never seen this combo before? He's just a chocolate Herrerasaurus. The pattern completely blends in. It doesn't stand out at all in a weird, like, sin condition-y way. Unlike this guy. Except I don't like this, but I don't hate the orange pattern. Just not on this one. Oh, they're only missing water. That's kind of surprising. Alright. 5 it is. What was your appeal value? 126? Not fantastic. Two Eutyrannus. These are probably a 3. However, they are high fucking value. Yeah, these are social 3. I'm going to take these. This is something I'm willing to fight with. At least for a little bit. It's weird to use Eutyrannus in every park we do, but to be honest, Eutyrannus is just that kind of fella. He should just be in every park you do. He looks cool and his stats are incredible in game. He's like a really good creature. 3.4 stars is a new level. Amenities are good. Amenities are probably going to be good for like a really long time because we have like multiple large amenities that are nowhere near capacity and like excess amenities in some parts of the park. So coverage is currently perfect with a ton of room to grow. Oh, no power though. I mean, nothing else is going to fit there. That's probably fine. Yeah. Yeah, because there's no way I could fit like a small amenity there, right? No. Storm inbound. Of course. Why would there be a storm inbound? Where's my there's my shelter. Alright, well, storm is not of huge consequence, but the Uranus are almost here. We might as well stick around for that. See what the storm gonna do. 2, please. If I get one is a problem. 1 is a huge problem. All right. Shit. All right, you get some soup. You get a goat if you want it. But we're gonna. Sounded like it was over here, but no. Of course, it's coming down in the same spot it always comes down in. Still technically a storm. There it goes. Alright, Mr. Utyrannus. Lonely. Nice looking one, but I mean they all look nice. I mean, we could try and give him a territory that works, but I'm pretty sure with just one, he's gonna have social issues that we can't resolve. Okay, 3.5 stars, new one. Deinonychus, new. So this is going to be temporarily bolstered by the addition of the Utyrannus. Accommodation 99%. Wow. Okay. So yeah, obviously not an option there. What about back here? Yeah. Don't like that there appears to be a slight elevation difference on either side of that road there. Looks like it's slight enough that it won't really matter, but kind of sucks that it's there. Alright, well, that'll keep this section of the park going for a while. Have you... I mean... No, he's still forming territory. Damn. If he actually was at 70%, we'd be good. I mean, it's still 70%. It's still forming territory, though. All right, well, we'll check back on this later. Okay, we've got Sticky Moloch. I think we're going to take it and use it to replace the Dracorexes because these guys have better overlapping food types and environmental needs than the Dracos do. The Dracos are the only thing adding nut to the pen with the Lystros and Kentros. This is just better. And the Dracos have been a little finicky. They're more appeal on a unit-by-unit basis, but we'll have to get rid of a lot more Dracos than we're bringing in on Stiggies. Which is unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, we can already see here that the Dracos currently don't have good comfort. I hate these moving icons. Oh! I didn't realize that the extra task thing applied to the helicopters. It makes perfect sense that it does. I just didn't realize we're going to be able to queue up 7 sedations. That's pretty cool. Well, we'll get these guys hauled out of here. We got the worst outcome possible on the sticky Molochs. Only 3 out of 6. That is a stable herd, only just barely. Not great. We technically have only just started selling the Dracorexes, but I'm still gonna replace them. Probably been a while since we had these guys around. Solar Pulcrana. Like the red one, Limpopo Calcarana. That's a good look. That's a good looking Stiggy. I mean, as good as this like giant headed dinosaur can look. Not a huge fan of this Stiggy, to be honest. Just the skull feels like it's really oversized in proportion to the bodies. It makes it feel very cartoonish. Yukon Papurana. Yeah, so we traded off like 12 times 50 appeal for 3 times 60 appeal. Not great. Not really great, but it'll be better eventually, probably, you know, maybe. All right, you're missing ground fiber now. We can probably give you some ground fiber on account of we no longer have nuts that we need. The nut thing has been resolved. You're super good. All right. There's a twister. Let's get one of you cracked open. All right, so now let's wait for more dinosaurs. What the fuck is this bullshit? One Suchomimus near Hamburg. God damn it. Very tempting to go for this, but we can't do it with one. We're already juggling the single Utyrannus unconscious to keep him from breaking out. We'd be doing the same thing, rolling dice on getting another batch of these. Yeah, we're not. That'd be even more awkward and hard to do. We actually got it, Brachiosaurus. Absolutely, I want these. I never thought the day would come, to be honest. Give me them brachis. Give me them brachis. These little fellas seem to have had a moment of panic, resulting in some health issues, but they seem to be getting over it. E. coli in the park. Yeah. Okay. Real talk. As cool as a lot of small carnivores, the things that eat from the meat feeder are they ever actually worth it? Because meat feeders are fucking obnoxious. Anyway, give me them brachiosaurs. Two, please? Come on, two. Give me... Ah, damn it. Well, one is a good, like, intro to housing a brachiosaurus, I guess. Well, that essentially completes the roster for that enclosure. That gives us 25 species in the park, getting rid of the variety penalty. Sorry, did this happen again? A Brachiosaurus managed to destroy a tour vehicle. I think this is the old one? Why is it still here, though? They're just sitting there. What? Why are they just sitting there? Whatever. Sorry, Mr. Utyrannus, you're not allowed to get up, because despite it saying that you're at 70% comfort, I don't think that's true. Yeah, forming territory. The second he stops forming territory, you'll attack a fence. Brocky, how you doing, bud? Missing Forest. Oh my god. Limpopo Calcarana Brocky? Sure. He do be green. Really, my dude? You have this much of a pen and it doesn't do the job for you? I mean, I know you're a Brachiosaurus. I guess it's been a while since I've used an unmodified Brachie. 2 is gonna be challenging. If we actually use 2. We actually might not be... I don't think we can use 2. I don't think it's... I literally think it's not an option. Okay, fuck. One it is, I guess. Nope. No room for Deinonychus in this park, sorry. Is anybody in this pen open space? Because that might be a thing. Forest ground open space. But they have like a ton of open space. I don't even know. I guess this corner is providing all of that? I suppose. We can do trees going into the water. We have more water than we need. So do that a little bit. A little bit of a spot there, a little bit of a spot there. We can cut the forest back too as it expands a little bit on territory. That can help. I mean, it's close. It's almost there. All right. I mean, he'll get there. He just has to move somewhere more useful. Somewhere more central. That's not a bad looking Brocky skin, actually. I like the copper on the head. This nice streak of copper, and then this like green and like light green into kind of black. That's a pretty good looking for like a non-film Brocky. That's pretty solid. Now if we could just get a fucking Utyrannus, we'll be in the money. We're gonna get stupid with it. We're gonna get some Deinonychus. We're gonna chuck them in with maybe the Australovenators and see if the Australovenators can kill them for appeal. Don't remember if that's actually a thing in this game, if I'm being honest. But we're gonna find out. So yeah. Let the experiment begin. Into the meat grinder you go.
Delivery has been completed. Delivery complete. Asset transportation complete.
He's just in the water. Oh yeah, no, he got fucking insta-gibbed. He didn't stand a chance. Fight victory, yeah. So 142 appeal. Fight record 1 victory. Infamy level 1. Yeah, I don't know if it does anything. Alright, well, it's not like in the other game where it gave you just straight up a bonus. This is essentially another mechanic we've just never interacted with.
Asset requiring collection.
Oh, he's already dead. I didn't even get a chance to see it. Holy shit, they got destroyed. Gigant Spinosaurus. That's another new one, but I doubt these fit anywhere. Unless we put them in over the Kentros, which could be a thing. Forest Water Groundleaf. Is Kentro Groundleaf? We can swap these 1-to-1. These are 92 appeal. $92 appeal, Groundleaf. No, Kentro's Fiber. 57 appeal. Leaf and Fiber. Leaf. Fiber. We have only 4 Kentrosauruses. We take these. Yeah. Because 57 times 4, 200 appeal. We basically just need 3 Gigant Spinosaurus and it's worth it. 3.7 stars. That was a new level. No config issues. Yeah, I mean, we've got so much space in the park that config issues are not really going to be relevant.
In transit.
Sure, those other carcasses are, yeah, those are just the Deinonychuses. Okay, cool. Okay, we got 4 Gigant Spinosauruses in the park. That is a nice linear improvement from 4 Kentrils to 4 Gigants. Yukon River Rana, that's actually pretty good looking. The spikes on the Rana one look very bone-like, like old weathered bone, which is always kind of weird. It's cool though. It's unique. You are Sonoran Calcarana, Death Valley Rana. Yeah, Gigant Spino's got some pretty decent skins. Not the most amazing ones in the game, but solid. I can't help but notice this territory is looking a little rough. Okay, do we need open space in this pen at all? Yes, but you have tons. I guess ultimately we just need ground leaf to replace some of the stuff we pulled out like before. Alright, as long as everybody else is chill, we're good. The Listros... Actually, the Listro margins are incredible. Okay. Great. Well, we just need maybe some more of these dudes and we can have a better herbivore pen. Cool. And we need a fucking Utyrannus, please. Well, maybe we'll wrap the day up with an actual large carnivore that doesn't need friends. So, yeah, give me a Mahjong. We can throw it maybe in with the Oviraptors, actually, and still keep the Utyrannus. Might try that. Although I am definitely interested in getting rid of said Utyrannus, as keeping him constantly sedated is a pain in my ass. But we'll see. He's beautiful. Oh, he still needs a little bit more forest. Just a smidge of tree. He needed precisely 1 rock, which I found very comedic. No, I really like this skin. This is Quillian Papurana. If we get more of these guys, we'll expand into the Utyrannus holding area. But for now, this is a perfectly reasonable addition to the park with a 300 appeal is not insane, but he is only a medium carnivore. So yeah, we're not expecting too much. Homalocephaly. I think I'm good. We already did a Stygimoloch replacement, so... Oh, look at them eat together! Big bro and little bro. Oh my god, it's incredible. Truly beautiful. Nature do be like that. On that note, let's end this episode.